Premier League, guys. What's happening with these Premier League teams? I don't know, dude. I seriously don't know what's happening with these Premier League clubs. For a moment, I thought that Premier League was gonna rule this current footballing world. That Premier League is the highest league in the entire world. But that's not true. The current Premier League is a shit show. The current Premier League is a shit show और तुम लोग को ये यकीन होना ही चाहिए क्योंकि after the result they showed after playing this La Liga teams, League A or Serie A, those teams, they the Premier League team, they were dismantled by out of 6 Premier League teams, only 2 survived. Those who survived are Liverpool and Arsenal. Leaving these 2 out, if you look at Tottenham का हालत देखो कैसा है, Newcastle का हालत देखो. I mean, what's wrong with these guys? The pundits were booty licking these Premier League teams. They were pressing it like some god. Now it's crashing down. Premier League is crashing down. Now I won't say that Premier League is the highest, toughest league in the world. I won't say that. नहीं भाई. Now अब मैं बोलूँगा Spanish should be considered. Now देखो, I'm not telling that Spanish is higher or anything, but let's put it in a consideration that if you put Premier League here, I think you should also consider putting La Liga here. After the performance these La Liga giants have showed, look at Atletico de Madrid versus Tottenham Hotspur, look at Barcelona versus Newcastle United, look at Real Madrid versus Manchester City. These La Liga clubs combined together and they destroyed Premier League. This is a really, what to say, great moment for La Liga fans, bhai. I'm a cooler. Dekho, yesterday when Barcelona played against Newcastle, you guys might be a Real Madrid fan, Atletico de Madrid fan, any team fan, but I'm pretty sure you might be there head watching Barcelona. I don't know whether you were head watching it or not, but let's just group up. Let's join up. ठीक है, एक बार join करके this Premier League वालों को चलो उनका मारते हैं भाई, और कल भी मारा है. So I believe that the Premier League is gone now. Now let's focus on what happened yesterday between Barcelona and Newcastle. How Barcelona were able to dismantle the Newcastle United. If we talk about the first leg equal time पे जा रहा था. We did a 1-1 draw with Newcastle United. I will even say that Newcastle United dominated Football Club Barcelona because of their physicality. They dominated. They pressured us. They pressured our mid. They pressured our front. They pressured our defense. But we were somehow able to keep them away. The match ended with a 1-1 draw. But the second leg was different. The mistake the Newcastle made was they should have done something. From my opinion, मुझे लगता है कि Newcastle ने जो first match पे खिलाना, first leg पे खिलाना, they pressured. What they did was they man-marked and they pressured. That's the way they played. In the second leg, they played the same way. But I really think this was a really dumb move by क्योंकि Barcelona have already experienced that. How Newcastle United play, how Newcastle players play against them in the first leg. So second leg, they will do something. They will do something to counter it. But Newcastle United, they didn't consider it. They just played like the way they played in the first leg. So this was their biggest mistake. But I'm gonna say this, guys. Let's give props to this Newcastle United. I'm gonna give props to Newcastle United because even in the second leg, before the first half, Newcastle United did a really great job. They did a really great job because when Rafinha scored in the 6th minute, Ilanga scored in the 15th. Okay, so I would say this was a really excellent gameplay from Newcastle United before the break. One Newcastle United player fouled Rafinha, but if you guys look at that clearly, I seriously think that should have been a red card for this Newcastle United player, but the referee didn't give red card. He just gave a yellow and I think a penalty. Yeah, the penalty was of course deserving, but the Newcastle player, he should have got a red card. That was a for sure red card. If the Newcastle United got a red card, I'm pretty sure we could have scored it. And I would have loved for Barcelona to score it. भाई अगर 8 मारता ना तो मेरा कॉलेज को थोड़ा ठंडक मिलता क्योंकि I think you guys still remember that 8-2 loss against Bayern Munich. That shit, man. I still have nightmare about that. I think it was in 2020, 2021, something like that. Yeah, we were defeated by Bayern Munich by 8-2. Yeah, ganda ganda. Still having nightmares about that. But I mean, if Barcelona could have scored it, I mean, it would have been something would have been lifted from me. But I'm still happy with the results. My players shot. I'm still happy with how much goals our team scored. Now, if we talk about the aggregate score, it is I think 8-3. Barcelona 8, Newcastle United 3. Now, what I'm gonna say is to all those pundits who said that it's gonna be difficult for Barcelona to defeat Newcastle United. It's gonna be difficult for La Liga players La Liga clubs to play against these Premier League teams. Where are they, dude? Where are they? Let's troll them. Let's really troll them. This is the result, guys. This is the result. Now, wait. Let's look at the players rating. Now let's look at this. Come on, have a look at this, guys. Have a look at this. Look at this Newcastle United defenders. Trippier, the ratings are all shit. That's why sometimes I tell you the Premier League is a shit show. I think the moment Newcastle Tonali, when Tonali left, Newcastle was done. They were really done. What I liked about this Football Club Barcelona team is that our front three, now say include Fermin Lopez, 4. They did a really great job. You look at Rafinha, he scored brace and he gave 2 assists. Lewandowski scored 2. Fermin Lopez scored. Lamine Yamal with 1 assist and 1 goal. So a really well gameplay from Football Club Barcelona. There were some mistakes made by our defense. Cancelo made some mistakes. Yeah, Eric Garcia. Yeah, we considered the first goal because of Eric Garcia. Yes. I don't think he is fully fit yet at the current moment. But when he gets fit, we can depend on him. But yesterday against Newcastle, he really didn't do a great job, I would say. That's why he got substituted in Ronald Araujo game. Yeah, Araujo, I don't trust him that much, but he did a really fine job, guys. Now, if you believe in what I say, Araujo with right mindset, I think he can be one of Barcelona's wall with a right mindset. Now, I would say the best guy here in the defense yesterday against Newcastle, it should be our little Maldini, Gareth Martin, because of because of the way he played yesterday. He showed excellent performance. He showed why he is necessary in this current Barcelona team, and guys, that's it. Those people who were considering to sell Gareth Martin, I think you should just back off, guys. You should just back off because Gareth Martin is really essential. He will be essential in the current team that Hansi Flick is building. Mark my words. The guy is gonna be one of the best defenders. Now, if we come to Cancelo, this guy made some, I would say, mistakes. Even before he left to Saudi, he really made the same mistakes. The thing about Cancelo is that when a cross ball comes, the guy focus on the ball. He has more focus on the ball other than instead of man marking the player, the guy focuses more on the ball. So if there's a guy with high physicality or speed more than Cancelo, it's gonna be easy for him to snatch the ball, whether it's an air ball or a ground ball. So it's gonna be easy for the opponents to take the ball away from Cancelo. So I think that's a mistake from Cancelo. The guy should be focusing on the player. He should be focusing on the ball, but he should also be eyeing on the opposition team. So that's a mistake he made. It was not that good of a gameplay he showed yesterday, but chalo koi ba nahi yaar. What matters is the result. We are through. We are in the quarterfinal. So this is how our team play. Now let's look at the ratings, guys. This is the rating. And one bad thing is our John Garcia, our goalkeeper, will be out for I think 2 to 3 days. Yeah, maybe not 2 to 3 days, not 2 to 3 weeks. So Szczesny will be in for 2 to 3 weeks, and during that time we are gonna face Atletico de Madrid, maybe 3 times. Kyunki the quarterfinals, Champions League final आ रहा है, तो we are gonna face Atletico de Madrid and La Liga. We are gonna face Atletico de Madrid in this La Liga. So this is it, guys. Barcelona really dismantled Newcastle United. Or if we talk about Liverpool versus Galatasaray, guys, so it's simple as that. Galatasaray lost. Liverpool thrashed Galatasaray. I think it was something 4-0, something like that. So Mohamed Salah scored a banger of a goal, भाई. बहुत ही मस्त गोल था, ठीक है. हाँ, पता है बंदा उसका उम्र हो चुका है. He is old. He needs to go to Saudi Pro League or MLS. But I'm gonna say this, guys. The goal he scored was excellent. That was a spectacular goal, dude. Mohamed Salah scored a goal, and it was a joy to watch. All the Liverpool fans, man, they love to see the guy scoring goals, but he's old now. He missed some. I mean, 2-3 chances. He could have scored more, but he missed. So that's guess. But the main guy who is carrying Liverpool is Szoboszlai, and I think everyone knows that. So without Szoboszlai, I don't think the current Liverpool it won't function. Frimpong did a really great job. Konate also did somewhat good, but as I said before, Szoboszlai is the main guy who is carrying the torch for Liverpool. So that's it for today. We'll meet you again in my next video. Visca Varsa, Visca Catalunya. Peace out.